This next metric at the very bottom, the efficiency percentage, this is actually going to be a good way to see how well the trucks are performing when it comes to the time spent on the job. So this efficiency metric is dividing the total amount of painting time, how much time is actually spent with paint coming out of the guns versus the total amount of time that the skip line system's on. So there are a few caveats I would want to cover with you as far as making sure that you are maximizing this particular metric. So if you have the guys driving to the yard to the from the yard to the truck site with the skip line system on, it could actually affect that metric. So to be as accurate as possible, if you really want to start having this metric be very important to you, it's just a coaching exercise to make sure that you guys aren't having the skip line system on whenever it doesn't need to be on. What you can actually do is when you filter through these different pieces of equipment, you can go back and say, okay, here's my top performers, here's my lower performers. Then you can get with that crew and find out, hey, what are you guys doing to have this number be so high, to be so efficient? And then you can use their best practices to coach up the rest of the crews and make sure ultimately that you're putting as much paint down as possible and ultimately putting as much money in your pocket as possible, because that's really the name of the game here.